Good morning, guys. I'm feeling a little sick. It's not COVID, I already got tested, but there is a really bad flu going around. Anyways, by the title of this video, you can probably tell I had quite the weekend. Yeah, I got my phone stolen, which sucks, and I still feel kind of down about it because it just happened yesterday, but yeah. But anyways, I thought I would share the story of what happened. 1, for entertainment purposes, 2, for educational purposes, and just because I want to vent. I would say it's like partially my fault and partially not my fault. I think I got too comfortable in London that I just wasn't watching out for these things. Like the last time I got my phone stolen was also in Shanghai, kind of like a big city that's, you know, a big tourist city, unlike Toronto. Like these kind of cases are more rare, I feel like. So let me paint you guys a picture of what happened. So yesterday was Sunday. Me and Nate decided to go to a cafe to do some work, study, etc. Okay, so we went to a Waterstones, which is like a chain bookstore, but they typically have a cafe attached to it. And in this cafe, the barista and the cashier are on one side, and then behind them is all these tables where you can sit and study. So we took a table from the seat behind, but it was really packed. So the table we had didn't have a charger. So behind me was like kind of bar seating, and I asked if I can use their charger, and you know, I was using their charger, but because it's kind of behind me and my wire didn't reach all the way that I could sit straight like this, so I had to turn not even that much, like 45 degrees this way, facing like kind of the edge of the table. Me and Nate were kind of sitting at a table for 4 people, so I was sitting on this side and then Nate was sitting on the opposite corner. Anyway, so we're working, whatever, and I had my phone charging on a portable bank right next to me. Like my mouse was here and the portable charger would have been like right beside it here. This lady comes up to us and she has like a piece of paper, and like in London there's a lot of panhandlers like everywhere you go, so you kind of get used to, like, you know, if you don't have any change or anything to give, you kind of just like try to look away because, you know, it's awkward. So this lady came, and she came next to me but in front of my boyfriend. She had this piece of paper and she was showing it to my boyfriend, but it was laid on top of my stuff, kind of on the right side. And she got really close to me to the point where she touched me, and I had my earphones in, so I couldn't even hear that she came. But when she touched me, I looked and I saw the piece of paper and I kind of knew what was going on. So I just kind of looked away because I was like, I have nothing to give. And she just stood there for a while, and I assumed that she was kind of like showing to my boyfriend what it was on her piece of paper, and my boyfriend was like, oh no, like we don't have any change. Anyways, she did stay there for a little bit, like nothing I thought was out of the ordinary for a panhandler to like be there, but anyway, she stayed there, she left, and when she left, I was thinking, I was like, oh, why did she only ask us, right? She didn't ask anyone else. Normally they'll like go around to each table or something like that. And when she left, she kind of looked back, and I made eye contact with her, but I felt awkward, so I looked down right away. But I was just like thinking it was like a little bit strange. And then not too long after, I looked for my phone and I saw that my portable bank, the charger, there was nothing there, right? And I was like, and I don't know why, I instantly knew. I was like, oh, she took it, right? And I said that to Nate, and I felt the signs because she was so close to me. She walked away but was like giving me an awkward glance on the way out, and she like immediately left after, didn't ask anyone else for money. And like I never heard of it happening like this, but I still felt like I knew that's what happened. And just before that, I did go to the counter to pay for something, and Nate was like, oh, did you leave it at the counter? I'm like, no, I don't think so. I didn't take it because I was charging it. Like I remember leaving it there to charge. So he went up to the counter just to ask and double check if I left my phone on the counter, and immediately the sales staff knew what was going on. They asked him like, oh, did someone come with a piece of paper? And obviously, yeah, so apparently this is a really common occurrence in this particular cafe. There are signs around the cafe to not leave your stuff unattended, but I was right next to my things. Anyways, it's just frustrating because I guess if I sat straight, then I would have noticed that, like, from my peripheral vision, that her paper was on top of my phone specifically. I only could feel that like she was really close to me, but because I was turned kind of like 45 degrees, I couldn't see that like she was, you know, probably under the paper just swiping my phone. Anyway, super frustrating. There's really nothing you can do in that cafe. There was no cameras. Yeah, so I definitely won't be going there again just because I have bad memories, but I'll also be very careful not to even leave my phone on the table next to me the next time I go to a cafe. Anywho, it's fine. I just ordered a new phone, which was actually difficult. After looking for trying to get a phone with a phone plan or buying the iPhone on not credit but financing it on Apple, I realized if you lived in London under 3 years, it's basically impossible for you to buy things on credit besides your own credit card. So when I was trying with like the phone providers, they asked for 3 years of residential history, and I actually went through this when I was trying to get my internet plan and everything, and I know that they're not gonna accept me because I have less than 3 years and just no history in the UK or EU. So anyways, not only was the iPhone 13 sold out in a lot of places, I couldn't finance it, and I might as well just buy it in full. It's honestly the same thing. So I'm grateful that I'm finally financially stable enough to do so. It does pain me that I had to spend an extra, you know, whatever amount that I didn't need to. So that's a bit of unluckiness that happened to me today. If you're in London studying at a cafe, watch out for pickpocketers or like thieves, basically stealing things right out in the open. Anyways, I am going to just stop complaining now. I'm probably gonna start off the vlog with this clip, but if you want to see a happier time, I'm gonna put some clips from last week when I went to a concert and did some other more fun stuff. I'm gonna go start work right now. It's like 15 minutes away the end of the line.
My money with you. Let's just ignore the news. I know you know that California sure would be nice if we didn't want to do. My money with you. Let's just ignore the news. I know you know that California sure would be nice if we didn't want to do.
Hello. Oh gosh. I feel like it's been a while since I talked to the camera. I've been having a busy few weeks. Yeah, this week I went to the Lany concert, but today I'm actually going to get my ears pierced. I'm headed into work. I'm headed in kind of in the middle of the day because I was gonna go in the morning. But anyways, I just started working and just didn't leave. But anyways, I'm going to work because I'm gonna meet my coworker at the office and we're gonna go get our ears pierced together. I've been meaning to get more piercings, but I just never ended up booking it or things like that. So I'm not gonna do cartilage. I do wanna do cartilage eventually, maybe like something up here, over here. But today I think I'm just gonna get 2 more on my earlobes here. I want to get 1 more on this side, but I don't want to do both sides at once because I'm a side sleeper and I need a side to sleep on. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take you guys along with me to go get my piercings. I booked a place in Shoreditch to get it done, so we're gonna go see how it is. Oh, my hair is so greasy. But yeah, I'm home now. I got my new piercing, all fresh and red. It hurt a bit. Also, I think I was just being kind of a pussy, but I was like, ugh. But yeah, it's okay now. It just feels really hot and it hurts a bit when I touch it. I'm a little like, I feel like these 2 are evenly spaced, but with this one is not quite evenly spaced. I'm still further away. I think it still looks nice, but yeah, I just wish it was a little more evenly spaced. But anyways, I'm just gonna make some dinner now. Just probably have some salad. I've been eating like shit recently. The office just has a lot of snacks and I've been eating a lot of candy and chocolate, so not great. Yeah, cute. So I'm gonna make a big salad now.
Skylines paint the night.